Communication is everything.
Communication is just as it sounds. It's talking to people, not only just using your voice, but also nonverbals like facial expressions and body language.
To define communication is nearly impossible. Simply, it's the art of reaching people. But it's so much more than that as well.
The best thing about communication major is that I get to do what I've always done best with people, and that is to talk. Being able to learn how to communicate in different ways only allows me to grow and be more applicable when I start getting into the workforce.
I would say the best part about being a communication major is probably the professors that you get to experience. They're so different. You have theater, you have rhetoric, PR, production, radio, all of this in one package with this major. And so my favorite part of it has been getting to know these professors, working for these professors, and learning from all these different backgrounds and pulling it together for one really good package.
The best thing about being a communication major would probably be all the hands-on work that we get to do, video editing and interviewing students, all the interaction that you have with students on campus and interaction with your fellow students and your classes and your professors. It's just a really great major.
With my communication degree, there's a lot of things that have to do with that. I'm not the kind of person who wants to have one job for the rest of my life and retire, and I think communication allows me to do that. It's very broad. There's PR, there's rhetoric, I could be a professor someday maybe. I could work at a radio station, I could work at a TV station. There's a whole plethora of things I can do with my degree, and I don't want to be tied down to one specific thing. That's one of the main reasons I picked communication.
With this degree, I hope to get a job or a nonprofit organization doing some sort of public relations work.
I chose communication because it worked really well with my minor. And one very strong thing with a lawyer is they know how to communicate with others. They're very strong with how they communicate, and I wanted to emphasize and be even stronger in how I communicated with others. So when I got into a courtroom, I was able to stand on my own 2 feet as a female in a male's world.
A good communication major is somebody that can communicate effectively in different kinds of communication, like organizational communication, oral interpretation, interpersonal communication, and they're just good at all the different aspects of what it makes to be a good communicator.
A good communication major is someone who's able to have a creative side to them. They're able to look outside of what you see in every day, adapt to it, and create something that's new and inventive, and that'll really grasp your attention.
But to be a good communication major, you have to be able to read, you have to be able to commit to projects, and you have to be a good team player. And I think the most important thing above all is you have to communicate effectively, and that way, with this major, you'll just grow exponentially in your communication skills.
Some words that describe communication could be writing, speaking,
Practical, challenging,
Diverse,
interaction,
unique,
intellectual,
inventive,
rhetorical.
fun.
communication is everything.